How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be answering another Instagram question. And the question was, should I go to college or should I start saving up my money to open my own business? Now look, this isn't like a blanket answer. There's no one answer I could give that will fit everybody. I would be doing both just in case. But look, college is not meant for everyone, and being an entrepreneur is also certainly not meant for everyone. I would say that like the career path and college, that route is meant for more people, at least that's the way it seems, than entrepreneurship, but that doesn't make one any better than the other. Look, a lot of people are entrepreneurs that should be in a career, being the number 2, number 3, or number 4 guy in a business, that are very miserable. And there's also people that are in college and going to school just because their parents told them to, or because of social pressure, and they should be doing their own thing, and they're also miserable. So it really depends on you and your personality. And now look, what is making you ask this question? Are you someone that's always wanted to be an entrepreneur? Have you started your own businesses in the past? Did you always hustle as a young kid? Maybe that stuff told you maybe you should be an entrepreneur and maybe do your own thing. Are you really good at academics and you don't want the headache of running your own business and all of that is just too much for you? Here's a perfect example. My wife and I would not do well working for somebody else. I established that, or I figured that out very young. I was not a very good employee. I always thought I could do something in a better way or wanted to do my own thing. And so I didn't make a very good employee. And so thankfully at a young age, I found myself working for myself as an entrepreneur as young as 20, 21. My wife, on the other hand, does not like all the stuff that I do, and she is very, very intelligent and book smart and works well within a system. So she went to school. Now here's another thing. Don't just go to school for school's sake. So let's say that you're going to choose to go to college, right? And go to school. For what? Do the math. Yes, pick something that's going to make you happy, but remember, not all degrees pay the same, and unfortunately in the society that we live in, you need some type of income. Or you're just going to have to be satisfied with making the salary that you went for, the degree you went for. Don't go get a degree as a teacher to be a teacher and then get upset because you don't make $200,000 a year. Right? That's not going to change. Like, understand what your degree will pay. So for Rihanna, it made sense. She both wanted a high income and loved nursing, and so thankfully there's a career, a CRNA, what she went to school for, that provides her with both. She can still be a nurse or do some type of nursing duty while getting paid very well for it. But we did the math on that before she went back to doctorate school. The nursing degree paid fine. So we said, okay, if you're gonna go back to school for 3 years and it's gonna cost us $100,000, does that math make sense? Well, her starting salary in the new position will make around $160,000 to $200,000 a year, pays the degree off in 1 year. It makes perfect sense, especially if she plans to work for another 5 to 15 years after that. It was a no-brainer. The return on investment was there. But don't just go off to some fancy school. Don't try to get into the best school just for notoriety. Go off to Harvard, rack up $200,000 to $300,000 in student loans. You don't even like the career. You don't like the degree you're getting the career for. And then leave school unhappy with $300,000 in debt. That's the whole problem that's happening right now. Go to a community college, get all your undergrad or your prerequisites done first, pay very minimal for those compared to what you would pay at a 4-year degree, college, and then save a bunch of money that way, figure out life a little bit. And I've done a video on this. I really think that everybody should take 1 year off between graduating and going to college. Just to make sure you figure out exactly what you want to do. Go travel a little bit, go intern a little bit at what you think you want to do, and make sure that's really what you want to do. So anyway, I think it's really going to be up to you and your personality and ultimately what you want. I can't say college sucks, nobody should go to college, and I can't say entrepreneurship is the best and owning your own business is the best and everybody should do that, because that would leave a lot of people very miserable and unhappy if they went one way or the other. All right, so this video is getting kind of long now. I would do both. Right now, depending on your age, if you're 13, 14, I would start saving anyway because you're living at home for rent-free probably, hopefully. I hope parents aren't charging their kids 13 rent. I might do that to my kids. But start saving now while you have almost no bills. Sorry, I'm a little sick, so I apologize. I got a little cough. Start saving now while you have no bills and living at home for free. Get you a job at 13, 14, however old you can be to start working. And then also start thinking, what college do I want to go to? Where can I save the most money if I want this degree? College versus not college, it's really up to you and your personality. Just do a lot of thinking and a lot of due diligence before you make that decision, because that 4 years could cost you a lot of money and time if it isn't ultimately what you want to do. All right, guys, I hope that video helps, and I'll see you on the next one.